Moments that changed football forever, Part 2. When numbers, structure, and control took over, football didn't just change in how it was played. It changed in how it was understood. There was a time when football spoke through feeling, through moments, through memory. Now, it speaks a different language. Numbers, goals, assists, heat maps, expected goals. Slowly, statistics became the loudest voice in the room. A player could beat 3 defenders, lift a stadium, change the rhythm of a match, but if it didn't end with a goal or an assist, it often went unnoticed. Expression began to take a backseat to output, not because flair disappeared, but because efficiency became king. Then came the rivalry that shaped an entire generation. Messi versus Ronaldo. 2 legends, 2 styles, 1 endless comparison. Every season was reduced to numbers. Every performance counted, calculated, debated, and even Ronaldo evolved. At Manchester United, he played with freedom, step-overs, tricks, risk, and showmanship. At Real Madrid, he adapted. Fewer unnecessary touches, sharper movement, relentless finishing, not because flair was wrong, but because goals became the ultimate currency. Success demanded adaptation. Football was no longer just about how beautiful you played. It became about how much you produced. Then technology entered the game. VAR, introduced to bring fairness, to reduce mistakes, to protect results. And it worked, to a point. But something subtle changed. Goals were no longer pure instinct. Celebrations came with hesitation. Fans waited. Players waited. Stadiums held their breath. Football became more accurate, but less spontaneous. Moments now needed confirmation. And alongside technology came philosophy. Pep Guardiola didn't invent control, but he perfected it. His football demanded structure, positional discipline, collective intelligence. Dribbling was no longer about expression alone. It had to serve the system. Messi was the exception, not because rules didn't apply to him, but because his genius fit perfectly within them. For everyone else, freedom had boundaries. Football became a game of spaces, patterns, and probabilities. Efficient, precise, repeatable, and slowly, the game moved further away from improvisation. This wasn't the death of football. It was evolution. But evolution always comes with a trade-off. As systems became tighter, individuality became rarer. As numbers grew louder, emotions became quieter. Yet football still reminds us of who it really is. Agüero's goal in 2012 lasted seconds, but it lives forever. Because in that moment, football escaped the data. It escaped the structure. It returned to feeling. Modern football didn't lose its soul. It reshaped it. And Part 2 isn't about saying the past was better or the present is worse. It's about understanding what changed and why. Because before we can ask where football is going, we must understand how it got here. And in Part 3, we ask the final question: can football find a balance between beauty and control? This is the Solace pitch, football beyond the scoreline. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you catch the next series.